Chica, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be back again with you guys to share more tips and knowledge with you on how to feel your most confident self. First off, check out my video from last week if you have not already. It is about 6 benefits of apple cider vinegar and how they can benefit you personally. This week I'm really excited because I'm going to share with you basically my hair routine and some tips and tricks on how you can manage your hair better. I've always been very particular with my hair. I've pretty much tried every length that there is. I've tried bangs, which looked really bad on me. I've had it longer, basically to my hip. I've had it shorter. I prefer it shorter length because it's easier to manage with my personal hair texture. The question I get asked very often also is, do I color my hair? So when I was in 10th grade, I dyed a little piece right here, purple, and I used Walgreens Splat hair dye. It just comes in a little box. So I bleached it out, dyed it purple, and then the next day jumped in a friend's pool, and it kind of turned this like puke pink color. So I wouldn't recommend that. Box hair dye is actually really bad for your hair. After that, I was never really into dyeing my hair. I honestly had the mentality that my hair would break off and die if I colored it. So up until recently, I've never been interested with it. When I was in elementary school, I jumped in a pool after getting my hair chemically straightened. So something about me and pools and hair just doesn't really work together well. Actually, a piece of my hair right up here burned off, I think, a couple months after I jumped in the pool. So I think the chemicals mixed with the pool and the whatever was chemically in my hair just wasn't a good mix. Recently, I actually decided to balayage my hair, which is basically just painting on some highlights throughout the hair. Very natural looking, very simple technique. I was terrified to do it. So I jumped the gun, I did it, and I absolutely love it. Actually, since getting my hair balayaged, I have had healthier hair than I ever have. For me, the new tips that I've incorporated since getting my hair balayaged have made the world of difference, along with old routines that I've used for years. For me, my hair is my superpower. My hair gets drier easier, so I just don't like putting a lot of products in it. Some tips for you that I use regularly for myself. As far as shampoo, I shampoo my hair once, maybe 2 times per week. Shampoo really isn't good for your hair. Even higher quality shampoo used a ton is really not good for it. Basically what it does when you use too much shampoo or use it too often, it strips the natural oils out of your hair, which keep your hair looking healthy and shiny. I also work out regularly, so my hair tends to get dirtier quicker. And a trick that I've used to manage this without having to wash my hair all the time with shampoo is I'll actually just wash it, rinse it with water, and this actually gets rid of some of that dirtier look so I can go longer without shampooing my hair. I also use the baby powder trick, which I'm sure a lot of you may have heard of. You literally just take the baby powder and sprinkle it onto mainly the roots of your hair and also along your baseline because that's what gets the most oily. And this basically soaks up some of those oils where you don't have to wash your hair as often. I've never found a dry shampoo that I personally like. I know a lot of people who use some and also people who use baby powder, regardless if they have thick hair, thin hair, blonde hair, brunette hair, red hair. It's super affordable, it's accessible online in your local drugstore. I would also recommend Talc-free Johnson's baby powder, which is what I have here. Another really fun strategy that I use to keep from having to put a lot of heat on my hair is after I get my hair washed and it's still wet, I will braid it on the side or whichever way. I've got some layers now so it doesn't all stay together in a braid. But I'll braid it as well as I can and let it sit overnight. And basically because I braided it wet, it will form some nice waves in my hair that will be made without having to use a curling iron or wand and put a lot of heat on my hair. I get my hair trimmed semi-regularly. For a while I thought if I got it trimmed and I wanted it to grow long, it wouldn't grow. But honestly, trimming your hair keeps it way healthier. It helps bring more shine to your hair and also gets rid of all those little flyaways that you see if your hair gets really dead on the end. Obviously, some of us, our hair grows faster than others. I've never tried any hair supplements personally, so I can't really speak for that. But as far as just being proactive with your hair maintenance, this is an awesome strategy that I use regularly. I used to brush my hair out in the shower. I would use a comb and I would just start at the bottom, which is what my hairstylist would tell me, and then just move up and brush it out when it was wet because I thought that it would remove the tangles easier, and my hair is thick and coarse and gets tangled very easily. Which actually I learned brushing your hair wet is really bad for your hair. It damages your hair, honestly. So it's best to wait till your hair is dried to brush it. So now I don't brush it out in the shower and I wait till it's dried some. If you absolutely must brush your hair wet, I would definitely recommend using a particular brush that I love. This particular brush, the wet brush, is one of my all-time favorite go-to beauty needs, which you can find all my beauty needs on my blog site. I will post a link to that in the description box below. So I love this. If I absolutely must brush my hair wet, this little sucker right here is perfect. So my typical hair care routine in washing, I will get in the shower and I'll say, today's wash day. So I'll shampoo my hair up at the top and I will just use a very small amount of shampoo. It doesn't take much. My all-time favorite shampoo that I now love is the Kevin Murphy Hydrate Me Wash, and this has been awesome because I can use a super small amount per wash. And also it's not a huge scent to it, so I personally do not like heavily scented hair products. It kind of makes me nauseous, honestly. So this has been great for me. I will get in the shower, I will shampoo the tops. I won't shampoo much of the bottom because really some of your hair doesn't need it. And I'll do that, I will wash it out, and then before I put in my conditioner, I will basically squeeze out all the excess water in my hair and apply my small amount of conditioner, and it will soak in because it won't be soaking into the water because I would have squeezed out all that excess water. Fun little trick that I've learned. When I condition my hair, I only condition near the end because this is the main area that needs to be kept healthier, that gets damaged very easily. So I'll condition the end and it'll be good to go. A recent trick that I think has been around for a while, but I've just started using it myself, is the cloth t-shirt trick for drying your hair. So I have 2 cloth t-shirts that I repeat use regularly that I will use to tie my hair up and basically, tie your hair up with a towel. It's kind of like that snazzy look you see on shows. They look all dazzled because they have their hair up in a towel. I use a cloth t-shirt with this because it actually helps remove the excess water without frizzing your hair. Typically, I will air dry my hair. Like I said, I'll do the braid technique to add some waves. I don't love adding a bunch of heat to my hair. Get drier. Add this Kevin Murphy anti-gravity spray. Just a spray here on each of the ends and the back of my head. And this just adds, honestly, a lusciousness to my hair and keeps it hydrated and is almost like a heat protector in a way, and also affordable, lasts a long time, doesn't take very much, similar to the Kevin Murphy shampoo that I use. So this is a beauty need that I use often. My all-time favorite wand that I use if I decide to curl my hair would be the Nume wand, and this is awesome because it has a ceramic barrel, it's higher quality, it comes with a snazzy glove I can put on to keep my hand from getting a 3rd-degree burn, so that's awesome if I decide to curl my hair for special occasions. I take this little sucker daily, 2 times a day, 2 gummies a day, and this has just been a fun little technique that I use. It's been working fine for me. I've recently started using it, so we'll see how that goes. It's very affordable, available online, most any drugstore you can get this snazzy product. So literally this is something I do a couple times a week. I will mix 2 teaspoons of this with a cup of water and I will massage this into my hair in the shower after shampooing it, and then I will wash it all out and then condition my hair, and it adds a lot of lusciousness and shine to my hair, and also very easily accessible product. My final super favorite product that I use regularly is 12 Benefits, and literally it's exactly like it says. It offers 12 benefits to your hair. It's basically like an ongoing deep conditioner that I use every time I wash my hair. It helps with smoothing frizziness, it repairs damage to your hair, anti-aging for your hair, it prevents split ends from being as bad. So I've used this for about 6 years, love it. It smells pretty good too, but not too much where you kind of feel like sick smelling it. And this is a larger size. It also comes in a smaller version that you can also get. That's all the products that I use regularly and my routine. As you can see, I don't use a lot of products. I'm really into just minimalistically taking care of my hair. And when I add a bunch of sprays into my routine, it just kind of overwhelms me and just really dries out my hair. So I want to encourage you to be as minimalistic as possible in your hair care routine. Obviously, different hair textures, certain things work better than others, and this is what has worked personally best for myself. So I'm going to link every product I mentioned today in the description box below, so you can refer to that, and also where I found a lot of my information. I will have the source below for that as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I look forward to sharing more tips and knowledge and wisdom with you guys soon. So stay tuned for next week. Besos!